What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are starting mods on the 2020 R1. Now there's usually a set of mods that I do the very first thing on every bike that I own, but today we're doing the very first cosmetic mod that I usually do on every single bike. Reason being is it just came in first. I'm actually picking up the other mod that I'm talking about later today, so you guys will be able to see that really soon. I got a lot of parts coming from Motivation, but today we're going to be installing the Fender Eliminator. Any sport bike owner knows that you gotta get rid of that rear fender because it is massive and it just takes away from the really good looks of the bike that you bought. So here is the R1 here, 2020 Yamaha R1 in all black. And today we're gonna be getting rid of the first piece that just makes this thing look awful. Now there's a company that I go to all the time for Fender Eliminators because I think they make the best Fender Eliminators. They're super high quality, the customer service is incredible. They have a lot of really high quality tutorial videos, so you guys are not in the dark when you get your parts. They have everything step by step on how to install it. That company is TST Industries. I've been using their stuff for like 7 years now. I still use their stuff today because they are so good. Right here is their fender closeout. So once you take out the rear fender, it leaves a slot there, and you have a few different options for how you want to go about setting up the rear fender. Whether you want to maintain the stock turn signals in the rear, whether you want to mount the license plate on the same spot, or there's another location that you can also set up the license plate. TST has you covered for whatever option you want to go with, and they also make an adjustable license plate mount, so you can mount it in different angles as well. I live in Texas. I usually don't get crap about any of the stuff that I do to my bikes, whether it be mirrors, exhaust, license plate. Actually, license plate is the only thing that I've ever been stopped for other than speeding. I know some of you guys won't be able to do this, but I like doing a really low mount of the license plate just because it keeps it out of the way and it makes the rear end look really clean. The rear end is kind of similar to my 2017 R6, so I think a lot of the stuff is gonna look similar once we get the rear seat taken off, but we won't find out until we do that. So we'll take off the rear fender. It's got a really small spot right here where I'm gonna be installing the closeout, and then we'll be putting the plate mount on that lower position. If you guys wanna check out the product, I'll link it down in the description. Full disclosure, TST sent this out to me. I did not buy it, but I absolutely would pay for all of this on every single bike because I really believe in the products they make. So beyond that, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid to say anything nice. I'm not getting paid any affiliate income if you guys buy it. I just think you should because I think their products are good. So let's go ahead and get to the install. It should be pretty easy. I'll take off the rear seat, take out a few bolts, and this fender should drop right out. Okay, so Yamaha really coated the heck out of these things with red Loctite. Here are the bolts right here that I just undid. I had my impact, and my impact wasn't even wanting to break these loose. Those 3 bolts are what holds on the entire rear fender that we have right here. Let me go ahead and weigh this thing. All right, we got this thing zeroed out, 1.656 pounds. The actual turn signals that they're using these days are not terrible. For example, the ones that came on the BMW were really nice too. If you want, TST actually has an option when you order the kit of getting a turn signal bracket. So you can do the whole entire new Fender Eliminator setup, but also maintain your original OEM turn signal. So if you want to go that route, you can. I'm going to be doing a different turn signal setup that is actually on its way. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open up the new closeout piece and we'll get that on there. I got to help her because someone didn't want to take a nap. He's usually pretty good. Yeah, right? Usually take a nap, but you didn't want to. So like I mentioned, I got the adjustable kit. So it basically gives you a lot of different options for where you want to mount it. There's also a fixed mount that only keeps the license plate in one position. Now here's the instruction sheet that comes with the kit. So it's all in color, super high quality, shows you exactly how to install everything together depending on which option you choose. So this is the option that I'm gonna be doing. This is configuration number 3, which has the license plate on the undertail. This right here is the actual closeout piece. All right, easiest but most impactful part is done. The closeout is installed. Our fender is gone and it looks really nice. I love it, so nice. Quick tip, if you wanna make it easier on yourself, go ahead and remove this bar right here. It just comes off with this bolt and this bolt. This is the bar that the passenger seat actually latches to. It's a little bit easier to get your hands in there where you need to get to put the lock nuts that attach to the bolts that come through from the closeout. I managed to get them on without taking that off, but if you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, just take off that little bar. It's really easy. Now though, we've got the license plate, which will take a little bit longer, but once we got it on there, it should look super clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all together. We'll get it weighed and we'll get it on. All right, y'all, so I got the license plate bracket all set up here. Got it a little bit loose so that I can make adjustments once we got it on there. So I double checked on what I need to remove. I just need to remove this little cover right here and the battery, and then we can move these wires aside so that we can access the 2 holes that get left when you remove those pins from the bottom. Everything is done. Well, not completely done. I haven't put everything back in, but the mods are done. The license plate bracket is all mounted up. Got it perfectly positioned. So there's like a millimeter gap between the plate and the undertail of the bike. Got the closeout, and this thing is actually looking like a sport bike now. So I'm gonna get the rest of the pieces, or the other pieces, back on, and we'll be done. Well guys, I am loving how this looked. It came out exactly how I was hoping for it. The install was actually really similar to how my R6 was, because the tail that they have on here is kind of similar. This was actually a lot easier because on the R6, you have to remove an entire plastic tray from under the seat in order to access the holes that you use to mount the license plate. This one, you just had to move the battery out of the way, and that was pretty much it. Now the only thing that I got to do back here is remove the passenger pegs. and then this will be really, really cleaned up. Like I mentioned before, I got a whole taillight turn signal solution that is on its way, probably gonna be here in the next couple days. That will probably be the next install that we do on here. And that's gonna be really nice because the red taillight is the biggest non-black thing on here other than the exhaust that I need to get replaced to have this thing stealthed out. So that's coming soon. You guys have that to look forward to. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not subbed already so you guys get notified. Well, you won't get notified. If you hit the post notifications bell, then you will get notified of when the video comes out for doing that taillight. You are not gonna wanna miss it because the turn signal setup that we're gonna be doing for this is really, really cool. Also, like I mentioned before, I got a lot of parts. I just picked them up last night from Motivation that are gonna be going on the bike. So I've got a whole laundry list of installs to do. So we're gonna be having a ton of videos coming out soon. On a different topic, you guys know that in my old house, before I moved away from Austin, I had an awesome license plate wall on one side of my garage. I've broken out the box that I have all of my old license plates that you guys sent to me. And I think what I'm gonna do is put them up here along both sides of this kind of bar that goes across the middle. The other thing is I did a whole sticker cabinet with stickers that you guys sent to me in the old house. Obviously, I did not remove those stickers and bring them with me because that would have been impossible. But what I think I'm gonna do is have the inside of these big cabinets right here be the stickers that you guys send me. So if you wanna send me something, my PO box is listed down in the description. You can send a sticker, it'll go up on the cabinet. If you wanna send a license plate, make sure you click the license plate link that I have down in the description next to my PO box because it has instructions for actually sending me a license plate. When you guys send a license plate, I love to have a picture of whatever it came off of and a little like backstory on the vehicle because I just think it's cooler to have the story around the vehicle that it came off of rather than just having a license plate that doesn't mean a whole lot. Let's see if the top one has information. Turn it over, boom, same thing. Oh, this person sent a whole letter. I think they actually sent, did they send the registration? But there's one that I got from someone that was perfect. I'll try to throw up a screenshot right now of that from the video where I opened up that mail. So if you want details, I'll link that page on my website down in the description. Of course, if you want to get any of my merch, motonosity.com/shop, you can get wristbands, stickers, key tags, posters. I got posters as well. Make sure you guys check out the Fender Eliminator link down in the description. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, at Motonosity, on everything. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video or if it helped you out. As always, remember, life's better with horsepower. Keep life lived. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.